There's something called the value mindset. This is the sort of foundation of what it's going to take to be successful and make money. The quickest way to succeed with what we do as bands and artists and musicians is to provide value. You need to focus on providing solutions and solving problems. The musicians and artists and bands who do this best will win in this coming year and beyond. One of the questions that is sort of a philosophical question that I sort of think about for myself all the time is, what would I tell people if I only had like 15 seconds to talk to someone, like talk to an up and coming artist, musician, or band, and just give them something? What would I tell them? I think this would be the thing that I would tell them. It would be to learn how to position what you do in a way that it provides value to other people and it solves their problems. This is something that is extremely important in this information age that we're in. There's a lot of fluff going around. As we've seen, you can pretty much get information about anything. You have to decipher whether or not it's true and all of that kind of stuff. And what has happened is this has left people in a position of they still want solutions to their problems and their issues. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. When we talk about problems and issues, I know it can be a little confusing because you're thinking like, well, all I do is play music. How am I like, what does it have to do with somebody's problems or solutions? Well, I'll tell you. So I play for a lot of weddings. I'm really deep into the wedding industry. I play probably 60, 70 weddings a year. And that's probably, I'm being modest about that number. But I can tell you one of the reasons that I get a lot of those gigs is because I position what I do as a solution to problems that they're having. So check this out. This is how I do it. What I do is I understand that when a bride or a couple or whatever is preparing for their wedding, it's a sort of a hectic process, right? They have to get all of the venues taken care of. They got to pay people. There's wedding planners. There's all of this stuff that they have to do. And I also am aware that there's a lot of sort of stereotypes out there with musicians and bands and stuff like that, where bands suck and they don't play the music that they like and all of this kind of stuff. So I know people have that in their head. So what we have there is a sort of problem, a sort of, thing that they're worried about. So what I do is I come in and position what I do as a solution to that. So I say, hey, if you hired me for your wedding, this is something that you're going to get. I'm going to provide you peace of mind. Right? You're not going to have to worry about me being on time. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be there like super early. I'm going to talk with you about the songs you want to hear and you want played at your wedding. I'm going to, make sure that I'm entertaining. One of the things that I press about my particular band, and even if I'm playing stuff solo, is that we do a focus on keeping everybody entertained and dancing. So I'm letting them know that. And I'm pitching to them these ideas of like, hey, I'm going to make this a night to remember. This is what you want. This is your wedding day. I know you wanted a big day. I know you want it to be a special day. So I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you this experience, right? That's what I mean by providing a solution to a problem. But again, the musicians and artists and bands who are doing this the best will be the people who win. I'm telling you that now. It's already proving itself to be true. So this is some of the things that we have to do going into 2023. This is the value mindset, right? This is what we need to be focusing on.